God of War Ragnarok goes gold, everything you need to know. God of War Ragnarok, a follow-up to 2018's critically acclaimed God of War, has gone gold, Santa Monica Studios tweeted Friday. This means development of the game is done, and it's in the final stages, before its release on November 9th. Kratos and Atreus' sophomore adventure has the two traveling across the 9 realms once again, to stop the events leading up to Ragnarok. They'll have to contend with Thor and the other Norse gods, who are out for revenge after Kratos killed multiple deities in the first game. God of War Ragnarok promises an end to the Norse saga, and these are all the allies and enemies confirmed to appear. The long-awaited follow-up to 2018's immaculate God of War is finally almost here. God of War Ragnarok promises to conclude the series' Norse saga in a grand fashion, with Kratos and Atreus finally coming face-to-face with the Norse pantheon. The end of God of War teased the appearance of Thor, but as pre-release materials have shown, the God of Thunder himself may only be the tip of the iceberg when it comes to mythological foes. When does God of War Ragnarok come out? God of War Ragnarok comes out November 9th for the PS4 and the PS5, and it'll cost $70. The hype for God of War Ragnarok has reached fever-pitch levels, and fans are excited about the release of the sequel from Santa Monica Studio. Over the past few weeks, fans have found out more about the adventure that Kratos and his son will take in the 9 realms. This includes knowledge about the game featuring a 40-hour experience, which includes the main and all the side quests as well. Recently, the Entertainment Software Rating Board, or the ESRB, unveiled God of War Ragnarok's rating to be mature for blood and gore, intense violence, and strong language, as mentioned in the summary showcased on its webpage. This is an action-adventure game in which players help Kratos and his son on a dangerous quest. Players explore various realms and engage in frenetic hand-to-hand combat against human-like raiders and fantastical creatures, example, centaurs, trolls, dragons. Players use axes and chained blades to battle enemies, often resulting in large blood splatter effects and dismemberment. Players can perform finishing attacks that depict close-up impalement via bladed and handheld weapons. Repeated axe strikes to a creature's neck results in decapitation. The words F***K and SH**T are heard in the game. The summary also confirms that the game will feature some swear words in the form of F and S drops, and at the moment, it's unclear whether these words will drop from the mouth of the God of War during his battles against other characters. And to know more about that, players will have to wait until God of War Ragnarok drops on November 9th. Will there be a PC version of God of War Ragnarok? It hasn't been confirmed yet, but Sony does tend to release games on Steam eventually. The previous God of War game made its debut on the PC back in January. Is there a God of War Ragnarok special or collector's edition? Yes. There's the God of War Ragnarok Collector's Edition and the Jotner Edition. The Collector's Edition comes with the full game for the PS4 and the PS5, a dwarven dice set, a couple of 2-inch Von Ertwings carvings, a steelbook display case, the Knowledge Keeper's Shrine, in-game content and a 16-inch Mjolnir replica hammer, for $200. For $260, the Jotner Edition includes the same extras as the Collector's Edition, as well as Brock's dice set, 7-inch vinyl featuring music from Bear McCreary, a Yggdrasil cloth map, and a Falcon, Bear and Wolf pin set. Both editions are sold out at PlayStation Direct, but they may appear at certain retailers leading up to launch day. Along with special editions of the game, Sony will release a God of War Ragnarok limited edition DualSense controller. The specially designed controller is available for pre-order on September 27th, and it's scheduled to come out on November 9th, for $75. What's the story of God of War? The God of War series started back in 2005 on the PlayStation 2, featuring the tortured Spartan soldier Kratos. Over the course of several games, across multiple PlayStation consoles, he disposed of the Greek gods who toyed with humanity. Then in 2018, God of War from Santa Monica Studios came out and acted as both a sequel and a reboot of the series. Kratos was no longer in Greece, but instead was in Midgard and now contending with the Norse gods. Kratos' newest adventures had him travel to the largest peak in the Nine Realms to fulfill the dying wish of his deceased wife, Faye. Coming with him was his young son Atreus. The two faced off against the monsters and gods of Norse mythology as the secrets of Kratos, Atreus and Faye were revealed.